In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on June 25, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Blue Jays versus Cleveland Guardians. The Toronto Blue Jays will be in Cleveland on Wednesday to play the second of a 3-game series against the Guardians. At 40 years old and just coming off a thumb injury, Max Scherzer is a total wild card on the mound for Toronto. You never know what you're going to get. On the other hand, Cleveland's Gavin Williams has been lights out, posting a 1-0 record with a sparkling 1.99 earned run average and holding hitters to a .173 average across his 4 starts this month. The pitching staffs for these teams have been on different paths lately over the last 30 days. Toronto's team earned run average sits at 4.1, good for 19th in the league, while Cleveland's is a much better 3.61, ranking them 9th. The Guardians have also owned this matchup, winning 5 of their last 6 against the Blue Jays. Form-wise, Toronto has dropped 6 of its last 9, while Cleveland has won 4 of its last 6. A big difference maker has been situational hitting. The Guardians are excellent at cashing in with runners in scoring position, ranking 2nd in the league by leaving only 3.03 runners on base per game, whereas the Blue Jays are 24th at 3.64. Scherzer is making just his 2nd start of the year after a long layoff, and he got tagged for a 6 earned run average in his first outing. Williams, meanwhile, has been cruising, giving up just 2 runs over his last 10 innings. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. The under has been an automatic bet in Cleveland's games recently, cashing in all of their last 7 contests. That trend holds up against American League opponents and specifically against teams from the American League East. While the bullpens are fairly evenly matched, with Toronto at a 3.55 earned run average and Cleveland at 3.66, neither offense inspires much fear. These aren't power-hitting lineups. The Blue Jays rank 19th in the league in home runs, and the Guardians are even lower at 24th. The bats have been especially quiet in June. While Toronto has been decent with a .745 team OPS, Cleveland's offense has completely vanished, posting a .614 OPS that ranks them dead last in the majors for the month. With pitching likely to dominate and both offenses struggling to string together big innings, this game has all the makings of a low-scoring affair. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Athletics versus Detroit Tigers. On Wednesday, the Athletics and the Detroit Tigers will face off in the second game of their 3-game American League Series. This is the first time these two clubs have met this season, and they couldn't be in more different positions. The Tigers are sitting near the top of the American League standings, while the Athletics are languishing near the bottom. The pitching matchup heavily favors Detroit. The Athletics starter, Jacob Lopez, has been a mess on the road, with a sky-high 6.92 earned run average and 1.92 WHIP in his away games. That's bad news against a Tigers offense that hits .251 and has scored 181 runs in 38 home games. While Detroit starter Jack Flaherty has had a couple of rough outings recently, he's been a different pitcher at home, holding opponents to a measly .173 batting average. I don't love the form Flaherty is in, but the Athletics offense has cooled off against righties lately, making this a perfect bounce-back spot for him. Lopez is a decent pitcher, but the Tigers have been crushing left-handed pitching and are simply the better team. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. This game features 2 offenses that know how to score, with both clubs sitting among the top 6 teams in the American League in hitting and scoring. Despite a few bumps in the road, the Tigers' bats have stayed hot, putting up at least 4 runs in 6 of their last 7 games, including 4 games where they scored 7 or more. The Athletics were shut out in their last game, but before that, they had scored at least 4 runs in 3 of their previous 5. They should get plenty of opportunities to score against a struggling Jack Flaherty. who has been shelled for 15 runs over his last 2 starts. The Tigers' offense should also have no problem getting to Jacob Lopez, who has been ineffective on the road all season. The over has also hit in 5 of the last 10 games between these two teams. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus New York Mets. It's the third game of a 4-game series between National League East foes on the diamond in the Big Apple as the Atlanta Braves travel to take on the New York Mets Wednesday night. Even though they're the visiting team, the Atlanta Braves have completely owned this rivalry lately. In their last 10 games against the Mets, the Braves are an incredible 9-1, and they haven't lost a single one of the last 4 games played in New York. The dominance has continued this season, with Atlanta sweeping all 5 matchups so far in 2025 and outscoring New York by a lopsided margin of 27-11. The Braves are sending a rookie pitcher to the mound, but that shouldn't matter much. Atlanta's lineup is firing on all cylinders, and that should be more than enough to handle a struggling Mets team and secure another win. As our first pick for this matchup, the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. On paper, a matchup with this much talent might seem like it could go either way, but the trends point to a low-scoring game. In their last 10 head-to-head games, the under has hit 6 times, and 4 of their 5 meetings this season have seen 9 or fewer total runs. The Braves' pitching has been solid, with the under hitting in 6 of their last 10 games overall and the team allowing 4 runs or less in 7 of those contests. The biggest factor here, though, is the Mets' offense, which has completely disappeared. They've scored just 29 runs over their last 10 games and have looked lost at the plate. Expect the Braves to do enough to win, but the Mets' offensive struggles will keep the total down. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Cincinnati Reds. The Yankees are looking to salvage a game and avoid a sweep on Wednesday as they face an informed Cincinnati team. The Reds are playing some of their best baseball of the year, and their starter, Brady Singer, has been solid, giving up just 7 runs in his last 22 innings. The real difference in this game, though, is the guy on the mound for New York. Max Fried is a legitimate Cy Young contender, rocking a 2.05 earned run average and a 0.96 WHIP for the season while holding hitters to a .206 average. Even on the road, he's been dominant with a 2.26 earned run average. The Yankees have been scuffling, but having an ace like Fried is the perfect remedy. The southpaw is on a roll with 4 straight quality starts and has been everything the Yankees hoped for when they got him in the offseason. Singer, on the other hand, has historically struggled against the Bronx Bombers, carrying a 5.23 earned run average against them and getting lit up for 10 runs in his last 2 starts alone. If the Yankees lineup finally wakes up, Fried will get all the run support he needs to cruise to a comfortable win. If anyone can get this team back on track, it's him. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. This matchup has all the makings of a classic pitcher's duel between Max Fried and Brady Singer. Fried has been lights out on the road with a 2.26 earned run average, and while the Reds have been hot, their offense still ranks in the middle of the pack in batting average. Singer has been effective in his own ballpark, too, with a 3.62 earned run average at home. The biggest factor here might be the Yankees' bats going cold. Despite having a talented lineup, they've been in a major slump, which is why they've been losing so many games lately. Even though Great American Ballpark is known as a hitter's paradise, the Yankees haven't been able to do any damage there, with both games in this series going under the total. It feels like a safe bet to expect that trend to continue. The Yankees have been an under machine, with an incredible 0-12 to 1 over-under record over their last 13 games, and the Reds have also trended under at home. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Kansas City Royals. Tampa Bay is heading to Kauffman Stadium on Wednesday night, looking to lock up their second straight road series win against Kansas City. The biggest difference between these clubs is their ability to deliver in the clutch. When runners are in scoring position, the Rays are one of the best teams in the league, ranking 3rd with an impressive .814 team OPS. The Royals, on the other hand, are dead last with a dismal .600 OPS in those same key situations. The power numbers also tell a story, with Tampa Bay sitting in the middle of the pack with 85 home runs, while Kansas City has struggled to hit the long ball, managing only 56 all season, which ranks 29th in the league. The Royals' best chance to get a win in this series was on Tuesday with Chris Bubic on the mound, but their offense failed to show up. The Rays are simply playing better baseball right now, and I don't see Kansas City finding an answer for them in this one. As our first pick for this matchup, the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. This game has all the makings of a pitcher's duel. Over his last 7 starts, Tampa Bay's Drew Rasmussen has been lights out, posting a stellar 1.83 earned run average and a 5-1 record. His counterpart, Michael Wacha, has also been solid for Kansas City, pitching to a 3.54 earned run average over his last 7 outings. The strong pitching doesn't end with the starters. Both bullpens have been excellent all season, with the Rays relievers ranking 3rd in baseball with a 3.29 earned run average and the Royals unit coming in at 10th with a 3.54 earned run average. This means runs will be tough to come by from the first pitch to the last out. The under has also been a good bet when these teams meet, cashing in 5 of their last 7 matchups. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.